Hello, everyone, and welcome to more PokeThoughts. So this is most likely part two, and part two, I got lots of stuff to tell you. So number one is the thing that I was gonna say, but forget it. Is that weirdly enough, for America, for everyone who is following the Pokemon channel, they kind of left out a few things. I mean, yes, they gave it to us, but due to they are still in development, they weren't actually able to translate, so we didn't actually get to see what the Japanese audience got to see, which is basically we saw if Zagar, which is not Zagarde. I like to say Zagarde anyways because it sounds cooler and it sounds more French. But anyways, I'm going to say Zagarde. So Zagarde actually is in dog form, and then if it reach any amount of like damage goes into red, that's when he turns into the complete form. Yeah, that's when he decides to go into the big head honcho, which we saw in a movie or a movie that's coming up. Wow. So it's unknown to me if, and I said this in the video that you most likely will never see, is that it's unknown to me if you're either A is going to do the same thing that happened in Pokemon X and Y, where it's like Mewtwo is in a cave, go get him. Unknown. Or it could be the fact of a special Zagarde is in your grasp. Make sure you get this mystery gift while it lasts. Kind of like what happened with Victini and the shiny Metagross, and also with Blaziken. Oh, technically Torchic. So it's unknown. I don't know exactly what they're going to do, but hey, that's just one thing I needed to talk about. Now we're on to the main event, and we got even more main events because there was more stuff that they basically showed us. So anyways, first things first is that with the whole E3 Nintendo Treehouse, we find out that Ladybug is in the freaking Pokedex and it's in number 20. The music is cool. Young Goose is a normal type, and that's a brand new Pokemon, which chances are is a Bidoof / all the other ones you could think of, Rattata, Centric, all the ones you could think of is basically that. Zigzagoon. It's basically just a generic normal type you most likely will run into the first chance you get. So yeah, they're a normal type, always hungry. He's very angry when he's hungry, so he might fight aggressively in battle. Caterpie is there. Most likely that means Beedrill too, and since, Mega Evolution, that means that chances are most likely Beedrill / Weedle is there as too. Unknown. Wait. Caterpie doesn't have one. Okay, never mind. Never mind on that. Jumping in conclusions. Anyways, yeah, Rotom Pokedex. Everyone saw that. The trainers move as well this time, and not only that, but the trainers are seen behind their Pokemon. First time ever. They decided to do something even more, it's much better to actually do it, and it's much more accurate instead of just having the Pokemon fight and that's it. And also, the Pokemon actually are more lively now. Not only that, just the crazy part of the cute ones / the ones that are like the first thing you get, like the starters, they're cute. They're so cute when they move that you most likely will reach into the screen and try to hug them. So yeah, you got that. We also got Peck, and that's number 10. That's the generic flying type, and it's a normal flying type. So I don't know if it could actually just be another Hoot, where it's like, it's just one step evolution and that's it. Or it could just be a 3-step. I don't know. I don't really know. But anyways, it's a woodpecker and it can do 16 pecks per second. Yeah, this is a fast one. So I hope that when it comes to this, the stats show it's a fast Pokemon. Hopefully it is. Well, anyways, we got festivals, and this festival happens like before you actually go on your journey. So that's kind of cool. And somehow your freaking rival somehow gets a Pichu. Yeah, he has a Pichu, and Pikachu's there too. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy on that. I don't know. Maybe it's because you picked the water type, he decides to say, let's up the ante on this, and who knows? I don't really know for now. He could just be just like the freaking tank gym leaders in Unova. The first gym leaders you go against. It's like, you picked a water type Pokemon. Well, go ahead, freaking Jillian, who actually is in the freaking TV show, go ahead and battle him. Yeah, screw him over. So, anyways, yeah, besides that, the Pokedex is very informative. So, when you actually battle the same Pokemon over and over again, it gives you ideas of how to go against the Pokemon. So, that means, like, for instance, if you go against a Wingull and you have electric type, it most likely will tell you the best electric type move you have. Or if you don't have electric type Pokemon, it most likely will tell you have, like, some moves that are good enough that you can actually use. Who knows? Next, of course, is the Battle Royale. And the Battle Royale is actually, well, Battle Royal, Battle Royale. When they did the whole Battle Royal thing, it says Battle Royal. Battle Royale, the difference between that is that it has an E at the end. So I don't know if that's just a typo or that's just because they think Battle Royal and Royale is the same thing. Not really. I mean, it's the same thing, kind of, but the wording is different. Anyways, 4 trainers go into this with 3 Pokemon each, and the first opponent who gets defeated and loses all 3 Pokemon, it ends, and then the highest number wins. Anyways, let's go on to what they actually showed on Twitter, which is like, oh, what? Yeah, so most likely if I click and look at subscriptions, it's there too. But anyways, so we got Grubbin, the brand new bug Pokemon, which most likely is the generic bug Pokemon. We finally got a nice reveal of Magirna. Yeah, that's the new name for her. So Magirna. And of course, like everyone most likely guessed, if you guessed correctly, she is a steel/fairy type, which I'm like, I knew it. Of course, Eevee is in the game, meaning all the evolutions are in the game as well. No idea if they have a brand new evolution or 2, but we'll just have to wait and see, right? I guess technically showing off Magirna, they kind of should have actually maybe hinted at a new evolution. They could have just showed it for 1 second and you're like, what the freak? But anyways, yeah, and okay, Magirna actually have this cool attack called Flare Cannon or Fluare Cannon. I don't know how to say it. But anyways, yeah, she has that. So, of course, we got Pangrowth, if I'm saying his name correctly. He's in the game. Sandile is in the game as well. So, we're getting a decent amount of Pokemon that are in the game. Me personally, I don't know if I'm going to use Sandile, but maybe. As for Pangrowth, well, yeah, I don't know. I guess Pangrowth is okay. It depends on if I do need a dark type, but since I have Litten on my team, that means that chances are, oh yeah, then it's just fire. Never mind. Then it's just fire. Never mind on that. Never mind. But still, yeah, that's basically all that you might have missed, or just in case you need to hear it again, or for someone who actually just looks at it and say, oh, these are the Pokemon that's in there. Definitely. It's kind of funny that way back in the day, I actually saw Charizard in X and Y. I actually got into contact with the guy who runs Celebi.net, and he was like, nah, dude, he's not in there. I'm like, dude, I looked at the footage, and I even sent him a picture. He did not comment back when they find out that Charizard is in the freaking game. They didn't comment back. But anyways, thank you for watching. Definitely share this if you actually saw this informative, and of course, lots of other people already did crap. But either way, thank you for watching anyways, and have a great day.